and I am now sat here with a bottle of cider instead of the Coke I was planning on getting, but fuck it. It's Sunday, I don't care. So, I'm also having to deal with my younger brother telling me how much he loves his girlfriend's boobs. So, please save me. Distract me now. Please, everyone. Here we go. These two are fantastic. Yes. That protrusion of the nethers. No, this isn't the one I was talking about this morning. These guys don't wear bondage gear. Yay, everyone's level 20. Last time I only just hit level 13. Yeah, I have this weird thing where I try to complete games at as low a level as possible. See which one that was. Stop it! Tiger, right. Tiger there. Phoenix side, if I recall. Ah, fuck. Hey! Even blind, I'm still the master! No, not blindfolded, I'm not blindfolded. My judgment ring is blind, though. Pure extract. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're keeping hold of that till pretty much the end of the game. Damn you, Angry! Oh yeah, this is the guy that doesn't like physical attacks. Fuck him. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you what these guys' information was like. Okay. Ghost of Lost Monk. It spreads vicious odour and looks into your face from behind. Loves people's misfortunes and despises happiness. It roams the shadows of Kuihai Tower. Mournful Demon. Spawned from evil. Malicious ghost of a poisoned doctor. The protrusion in the nether region represents Scorn, brother of vengeance and rage demons. Yes, it slaps you in the face with its dong. Rage Demon. Spawned from evil. Malicious ghost of an entrepreneur killed by his own family. The protrusion of the nether region commits heinous acts. Brother of the Vengeance Demon. Vengeance Demon. Born from evil spirits of the city. It may also be the ghost of a poet who sold out his colleagues after repeated torture. Lovely. Ancient god of faith. Protects religion when sacred, brings bad luck when wicked. Strikes with red-hot spirit. Corpse under control of a warlock. Woogie's soul is gone and only hate and vengeance remains. It knows no fear or pain. Red Ogre. Used by warlocks. It attacks with a large spiked rod. Sad creature that only lives to fight. Sergeant. Trains other soldiers. Middle management is a stressful job. Corporal, soldier with specific duties. He must work harder to impress his troops. Very stressful. Carries the same equipment as the elite guards. Woogie transformed with Dehuai's power. Ancient god of war, Dehuai revives the god for Woogie to control. Possesses dark power strong enough to kill with one shot. Brainsucker, frog that turned evil. It attacks monks in training and sucks their brains out with the tongue that resembles a human hand. The sweat that covers its body is venomous. It's also got faces for eyes, but we won't go into that. Succubus Queen. Monster born from muddy water. It hides at the bottom of old wells and sucks life energy from victims. Be careful if you don't see your reflection in a puddle of water. Bagu! One of the insects that lives in the human body. Lives in the heart and causes depression and shortness of breath. One of Master Zypher's many guards. Spirit of soldiers that have been killed in unclean ways. Although they carry their guns, their tortured souls no longer even recall how to use them. An evil spirit formed in the dust of graveyards. It speaks, cries and laughs with a dry, raspy voice, and confuses and haunts those who visit shrines. Zishi! One of the 3 insects that lives in the human body. It can tear the gut and twist bones when it goes wild. Master Cypher uses it to guard its temple. Sea Gremlin, malicious spirit of a man who drowned on land and transformed. It drips oil from its body to make its prey slip. Python, a snake that has grown to immense proportions from eating buried bodies. It moves freely underground in search of dead bodies or people who are near death. It appears at the feet of its prey without a sound, and before you know it, it's eaten the body up to the knees. Lili's vengeance that grew stronger with Deathwire's power. She lashes out in her anger on all living things, using dark powers from the other side. Jellyfish filled with the body fluids of drowning victims. Many of them gather around the harbour at dusk. Makes a screeching noise like nails scratching glass. Spirit of an old sea snake. It strangles people and eats their flesh. It hides in the darkness of the sea and waits for prey, sometimes for years. Ancient god of sea wind. It protects the sea when sacred and brings bad luck when wicked. Travels through space at the speed of light. Water creeper. Monster that controls water. It can bring on a drought or a storm. Watch out for their friendly attitude. Fierce dog under the spell of Warlock. It only lives to rip apart and devour its prey. A beast with sharp fangs and strong attacks. Obedient soldiers. They are equipped with weapons and clothes provided for them. Evolved Kappa. It only eats the flesh of obese men. It sits at the bottom of a sewer until an appropriate prey presents itself. It smiles when hit on the head. Kappa! Monster that lives in the sewer. It swims around the sewer and crawls out to hunt for women. Its head makes a discordant noise when hit. Make 1,000 frog mutants devour each other and the last one remaining becomes a frog god. Its skin is covered with poison. It eats anything that moves. Graveyard frog that mutated by feeding on fresh rump meat of young women. It jumps out of the water to catch humans. It spits out its own gut when surprised. Nice. Large flesh-eating spider transformed with magic. It shoots out mountains of sticky web, used for security within a seal. Monster created by burning a rat and mixing the remains with feathers and drugs. It attacks with a devouring flame, uses a guard within a seal. Ancient god of harvest. It protects the village when sacred and brings bad luck when wicked. Its kicks are powerful. What became of an old female cat that drank human blood? This beast ghost guards the graveyard of wolves. It brings trouble to humans that step into its tribe's hunting ground. Its attacks are fast and deadly. Malicious ghost of a girl killed in a horrible manner. She looks sad, but don't sympathise if you want to stay alive. Something formerly human. They are unburied bodies under a warlock's spell. They try to grab hold of you while wailing and emitting a horrible odour. Vengeance of kittens killed by humans. Its body is full of maggots. It fakes the cries of babies and devours the mothers that come to check on them. A medium-sized wolf that lives on the plains of the continent. It is a mutant subspecies that only appears in areas where battles have taken place. It is a ferocious beast whose habit of feeding off the corpses of warriors slain in battle has given it a taste for putrid human flesh. Without a sound, the giant spider, its entire body covered with long, soft hair, approaches its enemy on legs thicker than a person's body. It injects a powerful corrosive vent poison into the anus of its prey and devours the meat once it is softened. Mutated flesh-eating bat that lives in the plains of the continent. A group of vampire bats can wipe out an entire village. It has crooked fangs and claws. Formed from the putrid vapours of a stagnant pond, its filthy sickle cleaves enemies with a frightening speed. They appear in groups, laughing wickedly. A British warlock who uses powerful magic. He is calm, collected, and calls himself Roger Bacon. If that is true, he is the legendary alchemist. But a mysterious man who steps out of the world of nightmares into the real world. He appears when malice meter peaks. He wears the coat of the Japanese army. An expert acupuncturist who raises weapon proficiency. Strange, but he is a master of this field. He likes good-looking men. Called a star and a hero of the continent, she will do anything to achieve her goal. An expert marksman. An adept who lives in Kuihai Tower and protects Shanghai from external attacks. He plans on ruling and turning Shanghai into a city of demons. A stray dog in Fengtian. Friendly and looks smart. A mixed breed. He follows the main characters around, which is cute, but somehow peculiar. The main character's mother. A beautiful Russian woman. Many details of her life remain a mystery. Dehuai's demon took